Fantastic. Let's just get right into it. So let me just read a story from ChannelOneNews.com. EC halts ballot printing after Akua Donkor's passing. The Electoral Commission has temporarily halted the printing of presidential ballot papers following the passing of Akua Donkor. Now, she's a founder and presidential candidate of the Ghana Freedom Party, GFP, who was confirmed dead on Tuesday, October 29th, 2024. This development has introduced significant procedural implications for the December 7th elections, which are now just weeks away. In an official statement, the deputy chairman of operations at the EC, Samotete, expressed condolences to Akua Donkor's family, stating, "The Electoral Commission has today received information on the unfortunate passing of the presidential candidate of the Ghana Freedom Party, Madame Akua Donkor. May she rest in peace." The EC referenced Article 54 of the 1992 Constitution, which grants a 10-day period for the nomination of a replacement candidate if a presidential candidate passes away after the close of nominations, but prior to the election date. Under this provision, the GFP now has the opportunity to nominate a new candidate, provided they meet the qualifications required by the EC. With the ballot printing process temporarily paused, the EC has indicated that timelines may shift slightly to accommodate the potential nomination of a new GFP flag bearer. And it has the full statement, which we quoted already. All right, so let me start with Nache. Your thoughts on this so far?
Thank you, thank you, David, and thank you to our viewers for tuning in. Let me say a very good morning to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and his distinguished running mates, the Professor Nana Jane Opoku Hajiman. They are at different places in the country, canvassing vote for us to reset the country and redeem it from the oppression that the elephant family has taken us through. And to say good morning to my Member of Parliament, Honorable Benjamin Aikunate, for the good work you are doing in the Lejoku constituency. Trust that will retain you to reset the constituency. And this morning, I also like to extend my condolences to the Ghana Freedom Party and to the family of Madame Akua Donkor. She's a very astute politician, and for me, she's also a woman. I think that she's done her bit for Ghana's politics, but of course, teach us to number our days, oh Lord. And she's going to be with her maker. We can only wish her a restful sleep, and we can say to the family that, be strong. Now, well, so the EC's press release, I think that it is in the right direction to ask the Ghana Freedom Party for, you know, a re-nomination, if they would nominate anybody within the structures in their party, so that they can get someone to replace Madame Akua Donkor. And I'm sure that from the time it was the press release was issued yesterday, they have up until some 10 days. And so for us as a party, we would wish the Ghana Freedom Party also well, as they put in measures internally to get a replacement for Madame Akua Donkor. But then to also say that if the Ghana Freedom Party decides that, well, we are not fielding any candidates, I'm sure that that would amount to an automatic, you know, withdrawal from the race. That said, as a party also, we are not ready, and the EC maybe should be advised that we are not ready to come to IPAC for any, you know, positioning on the ballot or what have you. We are running a campaign as a party, and at the end of this year, our number remains at the presidential number 8 for John Dramani Mahama, and so we would indulge the Electoral Commission that be it as it may. So they are practically said that they've actually halted. It means that they've started up until a point. Personally, I believe that
almost done with printing.
Almost done, like you've rightly said. So I think that it should continue. her votes or the party's votes, if they decide to willingly withdraw, maybe we'll just count as, will not count, you know, or will count as not valid votes. Yes, invalid votes. So
you're thinking that they should maintain the ballots as they are without reprinting new ones?
I think that every well-meaning Ghanaian would think in the same line, that we should allow the processes to follow, and so that, you know, dates are not no delays, no, you know, and I'm sure we are enjoying some electoral stability, and the EC should ensure that that continues.
All right. Lorati.
Yeah, good morning, David, and good morning to our viewers. I mean, as we, on behalf of the New Patriotic Party and Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, the flag bearer and leader of our party, yesterday a release was out expressing our condolences to the Ghana Freedom Party and the family of Madam Akua Donkor. I mean, she's been around for a while, one of the few women that have been bold enough and gone against all odds to be on the ballot of elections. I think last election she wasn't on, but the election before she was on, and this election, I mean, she went for the balloting and all that, but unfortunately, I mean, we lost her. I mean, our condolences to the family. And with regards to the statement, the EC release, I think it's in order. I mean, it's fair to give them that opportunity within 10 days to respond. And I've heard her running mate come out and say if he qualifies, he will go. So let's see how it pans out. There'll be no point trying to predict and trying to play God to know what will happen in the next 10 days, especially when, I mean, I belong to the New Patriotic Party. I don't know the internal workings of the Ghana Freedom Party. So they've been given 10 days to bring a worthy replacement. I mean, someone who qualifies, because, I mean, there are some protocols you have to go through to qualify to be a presidential candidate. So we just leave it to time. I mean, 10 days is not, and we also need to take note of the fact that the EC released a timetable without recourse to this. There's no way they could have anticipated this. So definitely with them saying there'll be a change in the timetable, I think is something that we all need to take note of and not raise alarm when things delay maybe a few days. And all that. 10 days is quite some time within our election cycle.